So, I'm officially broke. Like, student loan ramen noodles for breakfast, lunch, and dinner broke. My usual digs kicked me out after a plumbing incident. They mysteriously blamed on me it was a leaky faucet. People. And my credit score is about as useful as a chocolate teapot. Enter Craigslist, my beacon of hope in a sea of financial despair. There it was, tucked amongst listings for questionable furniture and slightly used gym equipment. A sublet in a historic Brooklyn brownstone. Dirt cheap, utilities included, and with a title that sent shivers down my spine. Quiet room in a home full of history. Yeah, history. Like the creepy, cobweb-covered kind. But hey, beggars can't be choosers, right? I contacted the poster, a woman named Eleanor with a voice like dry leaves rustling. We set up a meeting, and let me tell you, the brownstone was even more unsettling in person. Towering narrow, with peeling paint and a distinct air of neglect. The inside wasn't much better. Shrouded in dim light and smelling like dust and something faintly floral. Eleanor, a frail woman with eyes that seemed to see right through you, showed me the room. It was small, barely enough space for a bed and a desk, but it had a window overlooking a charming little courtyard. The real kicker, it had a working fireplace, a godsend for the upcoming winter. Desperation won over common sense. I paid the deposit, signed the lease which looked suspiciously handwritten, and moved in that same day. The first night was intense. Every creak of the floorboards, every groan from the pipes, sounded amplified in the stillness. But the worst part was the whispering. It started faint, like someone murmuring in another room, but it grew clearer with each passing night. My name, over and over. A woman's voice, soft and sorrowful, whispering my name. I tried everything, sleeping with headphones, blasting white noise, even leaving a polite note asking the mystery whisperer to keep it down. Nothing worked. By the third night, I was a wreck, sleep deprived, jittery, and convinced the house was haunted by a spectral stalker with a bad case of laryngitis. Desperate, I started digging into the brownstone's history. Turns out, it had a dark past. Built in the 1800s by a wealthy merchant, the story goes that his daughter, Amelia, fell in love with a lowly stable hand. Daddy Dearest, unsurprisingly, forbade the relationship. Amelia, heartbroken, supposedly locked herself in her room and never came out. The coincidence was chilling. My name? Amelia. Now, I'm not one for the supernatural, but the whispers were getting louder, clearer. One night, I swear I heard, "Help me, Amelia," right beside my ear. I bolted out of bed, heart hammering, and threw open the door. The hallway was empty, bathed in the pale moonlight streaming through the dusty window. But then I saw it, a faint inscription carved onto the floorboards just outside my room. Amelia's room. I spent the rest of the night huddled in a corner, clutching my phone, the whispers swirling around me like a malevolent fork. As dawn broke, casting weak light into the room, I made a decision. I wasn't staying another night. I packed my meager belongings, leaving a note for the equally creepy Eleanor who, by the way, hasn't shown her face since I moved in, and fled the brownstone. I'm back to couch surfing, ramen noodles, and the crushing weight of student loans. But at least I'm not being haunted by the ghost of a lovelorn socialite. The whispers, though, they still linger in the back of my mind sometimes, especially when I'm alone in the dark.